Hi Luke, lovely to see you out on the course yesterday and spend a bit of time working on your game. Most of the pieces, either swing, are coming together nicely now for you. As normal, it's just working on a little bit of the length in regards to disciplining the length of the backswing. In regards to setup, we need to make sure that we drive and we don't run the risk of getting the shoulders open like we see here, and also we get the stance a little bit too wide. If the stance gets too wide, it makes it difficult for us to keep moving forward the appropriate amount in the downswing, and can cause trouble with low point control and therefore policing the path of the golf club. We take a little look at the swing here now from down the line. What we're going to see is a player who's getting the club working in nicely now, gets to the top of the swing as he approaches this position, doing very, very well. But what we're going to see here now is that right arm lift off the rib cage a fraction. Doesn't lift off as much as it did, but it still lifts off enough. If you allied that to a very indisciplined wrist movement, so we get a little bit long and a little bit sloppy with the wrists, then we get a very long position in regards to the shaft at the top of the backswing. What we've done here now towards the end of your session, this was on the 8th tee and a couple of cracking tee shots off that one, is we've pinned the arms to the chest, so we're going to try and apply much more pressure between the upper arm and the chest area, just to keep you feeling the arms staying on the rib cage. And what we got here now is a situation where we've got a much better arm swing, and the shaft now is a little bit too long. Now we can live with the shaft being a little bit too long. What we can't handle is excessive wrist hinge, allied to what we see here where the arms come off the rib cage. That's going to produce a very long top of the backswing position, and then what we're going to have to do then is we're going to have to stop the body from unwinding and moving forward to allow the arms to catch up. But unfortunately it's too late. You can see there that you've come up and out of flexion very, very early, and that's going to increase your ability to hit out at it, whilst also increasing the rate of closure on the club face, as per our discussion on the way around yesterday. Now we have a quick look at it from face on. The move through the ball on this one is a little bit better. We move further forward. You can see we're moving forward there, but we're moving up very quickly. You notice the first move for you is up. Definite up movement. If you look at that right heel, straight up in the air, right foot's almost on its tiptoe at impact. So there's a definite standing up, but it comes at the wrong time. So what I'm going to do now is spend a bit of time looking at the footage that I talked to you about last night. So we've got a top of the backswing position, we've turned, we've tilted to the left, and more importantly what we've done now is we've stood up. The first move from the top of the backswing now in regards to spine movement should be you returning to forward flexion. So we stand up and then we return to forward flexion. So the sequence of moves are like so. Extend, return to forward flexion, and then from impact onwards use the ground to push up and fully extend into the finish. So the sequence of move once again, from the top of the backswing we've extended. What we now need to do is return to our forward flexion, and if we watch your flexion here, your inclination to the ground is indicated by the red line. We don't return to forward flexion, we're standing up, extending too early. So if you will, we're missing out this second move. So we've extended, rather than return to forward flexion then fully extend, we just go from an extension to a full extension in the finish. So you can see there you've extended, and now you're going to fully extend too early, and that's where the problem lies. So we've got to get back into forward flexion a little bit better. Hopefully that gives you a better image of what you need to do to identify that. Now then, in regards to chipping, awesome, absolutely fantastic. Basic stack and tilt chipping pattern, ball opposite the right heel, handle forward, left shoulder down, No excessive use of the wrist whatsoever. Very, very solid chipping action. I was very impressed with your chipping last night. If nothing else, I mean, just improving that is going to lower your scores dramatically in the coming months, as was shown over the weekend last week. Very, very good movement. Very, very good control of your low point. And it's just really getting a feel for distances, how hard to hit certain shots in certain situations. Putting wise, I'd strongly suggest you go right, left hand below right, as we see here. That levels the shoulders. Remember, when you do that, to keep the elbows in. It also gives you that nice firm left side that people are looking for during a putting stroke, and allows you to make a much squarer path, as per the discussion we had last night. Face angle very good on that one, nice and square for longer, and the reaction of the club, of the ball off the club, was much improved as well. So good luck with it. Pin the arms to the chest, work on getting back into forward flexion. In regards to the short game, just keep doing what you're doing, and the putting, just switch that grip round a little bit. Good luck with it, and I look forward to working with you again in the coming months. Well done.